Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trap door to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
Well, if you haven't guessed from the intro video right there, we are playing The Binding of Isaac Rio. Blah 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 blah. I can't talk. We are playing The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So, I'm Rio from Devil's Gaming, and welcome. So, what The Binding of Isaac is, it is a roguelike or roguelike game, depending on how you prefer to say it. And it is also a top-down shooter. And what a roguelike or roguelite is, I prefer to call them roguelites. What they are typically permadeath, meaning once you go into the game and you die, you lose everything you had, and also tend to have some sort of randomized element to it. Now this one's also a top-down shooter. One such game like it that is I find would be kind of a good what am I thinking example would be Runers, another indie game, or Smash TV if you've ever played that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I have played it a little bit. It is 2 days after release right now, so I played it a couple of times, not many. I've only played it about 4 times, as you can see on my file 1. But we're going to go on to file 3, where we have absolutely nothing, as you can see by the stats, and are going to do a new run. I'm going to check my options real quick. I am putting the sound effects and the music really low right now. The pop-up's on, and the gamma at 100, so hopefully it'll be fine. And I am not playing it full screen right now. That is because I'm running Bandicam at the moment. For whatever reason, Bandicam does not like to record well with this game when it's in full screen for me. But anyways, we are using a controller right now. The game does have controller support. It is currently out on PC via Steam. It is also out on the PlayStation Vita and the PS4. I highly recommend picking up your copy and supporting the game developers, because I absolutely love indie game developers. They have a hard life, at times. So you should support them and buy their game and donate to people and all that stuff, because it's tough, and I know that. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start a new game. So, there is a thing in this new game, as opposed to the older Binding of Isaac games, the Binding of Isaac and the Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb expansion. Whereas this one, it has controller support. 2, it's not flash-based, so it does run at a better frame rate, though what you'll be seeing is dependent on how well my recording program records it. So sorry if it does lag at times. I am going to try my best to fine-tune my settings as much as possible. But this one, it also has a seeding system, so if I start playing, I will show you the seed, and then you can press tab at the input screen right here up on the top right of the video. So you can see right now on the top right there is a press tab to input a seed. You'll be able to put in a seed, and you'll get all the same items and bosses and floor layouts as I get. So you'll be able to play along with me if you want, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and go through the characters real quick. So there is Isaac, the original character of the game. You can play as Magdalene if you unlock by having 7+ heart containers. Cain, unlocked by holding 55+ pennies while in the game. Judas, I know how to unlock them, but I'm not going to say just because doesn't say here. Eve, you unlock by not picking up hearts for 2 levels. Samson, unlocked by beating 2 levels without taking damage. Azazel, unlocked by making 3 deals with the devils in 1 game. Lazarus, unlocked by having 4+ soul hearts. Eden, I also know how to unlock her, but in order to play as her, you need to have Eden tokens. Now you get those by beating Mom's heart. And of course there's the random button if you want to select a random character. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Isaac. Alright, so that right there is the seed for the game. It is ZGKF K1W7. So if you would like to play with me, you can. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the... Really? Okay, so it would seem that my controller is having some issues to the point where it decided it wants to continually pause the game over and over again. Which is weird because I was not having this issue prior to recording or anything like that. I don't know if it's Bandicam doing this or if it's just my controller deciding that it doesn't like me anymore. But this is most definitely an annoying issue. So, if you excuse me, I'm going to pause the recording and unplug my controller, and then I'll restart and I'll input this key, and I'll just play with the keyboard instead of my controller. So 1 second, please. Alright, so we should be back in it now. Yep, there we go. I figured out what the issue was, so I can still use my gamepad. There's a switch on the back of it that changes its input, and it was set to the wrong one. So that is my bad. But let's go ahead and get into this. So this is the Binding of Isaac. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into this yellow room here. This is our first room. And what do you know? We have a familiar. Now what familiars do is they follow you around and shoot with you and stuff, and this particular little guy, whom I love greatly, is Lil Brimstone. He's my evil friend. Now if I start shooting, you see his mouth kind of winds up and stuff, and when I release for a second, he'll fire a laser. So that is absolutely awesome. So that's that. Now these gold rooms, usually you have to use a key in order to unlock. But before we go any further, let's just take a quick look at our HUD. So on the top left-hand portion of the screen, you'll see that there are some hearts. Those are how many hearts I have. The red hearts are refillable hearts. There are also other types of hearts in this game. Blue spirit hearts and black cursed hearts. Now the spirit hearts just work as temporary hearts, and once I take damage and they're gone for good. Whereas the red hearts, they can be refilled. So I'm actually going to go down into this room right here in a second, but first, once again, I'm totally sidetracking myself. Man, I'm like super ADD today. If you look on the left-hand portion of the screen, you'll see 3 different things. They're all with numbers next to them. The top one that looks on like kind of like a peanut, I'd say, just from the way I'm looking at it right now. But it's actually a coin. That's how many pennies I have. That is the currency in-game, which you can go to shops and check stuff out with. Next is the bombs, which I start off with one of, and then it's keys. Now the keys are used to unlock rooms such as these treasure rooms right here, and shops and other places like that. But on the first floor, the treasure room is free. So let's go ahead and go into here, and let's see what's in these chests. Now, here are a couple different chests. These red chests are cursed chests. Sometimes they'll have something good in them, sometimes they'll have something bad. In that case, that's actually pretty good. That is a type of spirit heart right there, and that's kind of bad. Oh, thank God. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up the spirit heart, and let's go ahead and drop a bomb. I realized I could have used that other bomb to blow up this chest, but didn't, and I got the umbilical cord, fetal protection. So that is a trinket. Now, trinkets will be displayed on the bottom left-hand portion of the screen, and they have passive effects that happen, and each one's different. One thing I do know is that the umbilical cord, once I drop down to, I believe, a half a heart, I get another familiar that'll help shoot and everything. So let's go ahead and go out of here. So you can see I took half a heart of damage each time I go through that door. And, oh, here are our first enemies. So we got some purple flies, it would seem. Let's go ahead and shoot with a little brimstone. And pick up this heart real quick. Now this right here is a locked room. This goes to the shop. You can tell what room it is, if it's a shop or another room, is because on the right hand portion of the screen, or when I hold back, it is the map up there. So we're gonna go ahead and keep going up, and I don't have enough to get the chest in the middle of the room because I don't have any keys on me. So let's go ahead and blast out this fire. Maybe it'll drop something. Nope. Alright, let's shoot the poop. Nope, nothing. Alright, so let's just keep moving on. And shoot at those guys right there. And, hey, we got a bomb. Nice. Let's keep moving on. Oh, okay, so that is red poop. Now what that does, it'll burn me if I touch it. But what else it does is it will cause, it keeps regenerating, as you can see. So right here, this is our boss room. What? I didn't touch that. What the hell? Hacks. I'm calling hacks. Your game cheats, Edmund. Or Edward. Whatever. I don't know right now. But this is the boss room. Go in here, fight a boss, get an item for winning. Or die terribly. So Isaac versus Larry Jr. Alright, so this version of Larry Jr. is just a single entity. And that was really easy with Low Brimstone because each one of his segments I dealt damage to just because of the blast. And we're going to go ahead and pick up our item. Rotten Meat, HP up. So now I have 4 hearts. Alright, so let's go ahead and just move on to the next floor. So, yeah, we're doing alright so far, I guess. It's a little hard to record and play, but, I mean, whatever. So far it's not lagging or anything, and that's fantastic. So once again, I'm going to hit the start button just to make sure I am still on the same seed as you can see that I originally started on. So if you are playing with me, we're still in sync here. I'm actually going to go to the room on the right first and see what's over here. Oh, it's the treasure room and some jumpers, it would seem. But I do not have a key on me right now. Hopefully I'll get one soon in order to go in there. If not, if I believe, was there a thing for going 2 rooms without picking up an item? I think there was, I can't remember. Right here, this is the bum friend. You can pick him up as a familiar another time, but right now you can't. What you do is you give him your money and he might drop an item for you. I'm not going to bother giving him any because I don't have much money on me to begin with. And let's just try not to take any damage. Now this is one of the newer rooms to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, is these longer scrolling rooms. In the older version, oh, I just got hit and my controller freaked out apparently. Sorry about that. But the scrolling rooms are new, and I really shouldn't have gotten hit there. That was bad damage on my part. But the scrolling rooms are definitely new, because it used to all just be single-size rooms. And for killing that differently colored enemy, which is a boss or a champion enemy, one of them exploded when we killed him, and the other one gave us flies, so that's nice. So we're going to go ahead and move on to this room, and we are fighting Lust, one of the 7 deadly sins. Well, that wasn't that hard. What do we get? The virus, poison touch. Okay, so if we get touched, the other person gets poisoned. I already knew that, but I mean, for those of you who didn't, now you do. I don't have a key, so I can't unlock the shop, and I don't think I would really bother anyways. Now, that's the boss room over there. I'm going to go check out the other rooms on this floor in order to see if I can get a key. That way I can enter the treasure room. I already got hurt, so I won't be able to make a deal with the devil. In order to make a deal with the devil, what that is you spend one of your heart containers, not just some of your health, but an actual heart container, and you can get an item from the devil. So normally I'd be all for that, but I already took red heart damage, meaning I won't be allowed to. So sadly, we're gonna have to skip it on this floor. But we do have 2 keys, so now I can go in here, and this is our next item to pick up. So what we got here is the, let's see, yep, the My Little Unicorn Temporary Badass. I love that description. So that is an activatable item. It is up in our top left-hand portion of the screen. The green bar shows how many room charges it needs to charge back up so I can use it. In order for a room to count as a room charge, you have to go in, kill enemies, and then once the enemies are cleared, it becomes charged. You can't just walk back and forth between rooms. Now, what My Little Unicorn does is once we activate it, it gives us invincibility for a little while, and also it will allow us to deal damage to whoever we're touching. Not touching. What the hell? God, I can't talk for crap today. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use it on the boss, who is Monstro, another classic boss from the original game. So let's go ahead and activate My Little Unicorn and start jabbing him with our horn. And, and now it's done. So let's shoot him with this brimstone and get hit ourselves because we suck. I mean, I never said I was going to be good at this game. I mean, sometimes I'm half decent, sometimes I'm terrible. So Monster's Tooth has just been unlocked in the basement. That's great. So we got the box, which gave us stuff. Nice. Okay, so we just picked up another trinket. You can only carry 1 trinket at a time unless you have an item that says otherwise. We also just picked up pills, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. That's pheromones. And my controller disconnected again. What are you talking about? My controller is just fine. Let's see. We have a card called the Devil. So what that does, it'll give us a temporary damage boost. I'm gonna pick up this key and pick up this Eternal Heart. What that'll do is once we go down to the next level, it'll give us a full heart. So the trinket I just picked up on the bottom left hand of the screen is the cartridge. I can only hold 1 trinket per time right now because I don't have an item that will let me do otherwise. I'm gonna go with the cartridge. And for those of you who don't know what the cartridge does, I kind of have an idea. I'm pretty sure it gives me a effect just like the My Little Unicorn, but it's based on how many enemies I kill, and then it'll determine whether or not it happens, kind of like a dice roll in a way. Why are you saying that my controller keeps disconnecting? I assure you it is very much connected. Dude, like seriously, what is your issue? We should be just fine right now. I do not know what your issue is. That is very strange. I really hope that doesn't keep happening. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so let's just go on to the next floor. Get a quick little animation. That is disturbing. Poor Isaac. And our Eternal Heart just gave us another heart container. So lucky us. So now we're sitting here at 5 hearts. Let's go down first. And we're fighting bats. So good for us, I guess. I gotta remember to use my shots when it comes to little brimstone. I am going to go into the cursed room. I will be losing my spirit heart for it. And there's spiders. Okay, well, that wasn't very nice of them. So we just lost a spirit heart for absolutely nothing. Now, hopefully I won't get damaged. What are you saying? Everything is perfectly... No! Cut it out! This is definitely connected. apparently, my game does not like my controller right now, which is weird. I don't know. I'll probably check into it here sooner or later, but I'm too busy playing Isaac to care. So let's go ahead and go up. This is a sacrificial room. What happens is you lose your health by stepping on that the spikes in the middle of the room, and you have a chance of getting an item. Honestly, I hate these rooms, so I'm not going to do it. I find them pointless. You might find that they're super amazing. Hell, you'll probably know better than me. So we're going against some fistula chunks right here. Fistula is a boss, and sometimes a mini-boss. So we're going to go ahead and fight him and get rid of him. God, I'm loving a little brimstone right now. And kill these as well. Oh, dodge that if I can. There we go. Sorry if I don't talk a whole lot. I'm just trying to focus on not getting hit, because I really want to get a deal with the devil room at some point. So let's go ahead and kill these blastocysts. Another enemy, and I'm actually going to just blow this up rather than pay my health for money. So get free stuff out of it anyways. Now I have 10 cents. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shop and see what they have to offer. Ooh, okay, so we have the PhD and we have bombs. If I do get 5 more cents, I'm gonna come back and spend it on the PhD, because that is a good item. What it does is it gives me better pill chances, and I know what the pills do beforehand. So I am more than excited to get that. Alright, let's not get hit by that. Alright, we're at 11 cents. 4 more cents and we'll get it. I hate these guys. I call them regenerators. I can't remember what their actual name is. And that's because once you kill them, they just regenerate and come back. I'm not going to go into the boss room yet. Actually, you know what? I think I will. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. It's Chubb anyways, so let's go ahead and do this and just wreck Chubb's face in. Yeah, my little unicorn, temporary badass is right. And we got dessert as an HP up, and because we didn't take damage during that, any red heart damages on this floor, we unlocked Satan's room. Now let's go in there and see what he's got. So this is Satan's room. Sometimes there'll be 3 items in here, sometimes there'll be 1, sometimes there'll only be chests, which are usually free stuff, so I take them anyways. And what he's offering me now is for 2 of my heart containers, we get the Pact, I believe that item is. So let's see. Yep, the Pact. Damage plus tears up. So as you can see, I am now a little devil guy, and I got red tears now because of more damage. And I shoot fire because of shoot faster because of tears up. So let's go ahead and not leave yet. I want to go to the item room that's on this level and try my best to get enough money to get the PhD, which it doesn't look like I will be unless I find a secret room. So that is Mr. Bomby, I believe. No, that's Bobby Bomb. Okay, so it gives us homing bombs. So, oh, if I find 3 more cents, we're in good condition. So what Bobby Bomb does is it gives us homing bombs, which means I'm actually gonna set down a bomb right there. Hopefully reveal a secret room. No? Wow. Usually it's in areas like that. But what Bobby Bomb does is it gives us homing bombs, so whenever we set down a bomb, they will go after enemies. Oh, hey, we got the secret room. Ooh! This is the super secret room. This is the angelic room. We got ourselves an eternal heart. Hell yeah, I want that. Now, sadly, I don't have enough to get the PhD. Maybe if I blow this guy up and he drops some stuff. No, he just drops spiders. What a jerk. Alright, well, you win some, you lose some. I'm gonna go ahead and just, yeah, I think I'll just do the donation machine, and then, yeah, we'll put like 10 into here, because I don't really want to buy the bomb back. I'd rather put 10 in there and get the blue map, and just be on our way. So, if you didn't know how to unlock the blue map, there you go. You just put 10 cents into the donation machine, and that is permanent throughout all your playthroughs. So we're going to go on into here, the next floor. Let's see. Another quick little animation. They're all the same from the older game. No, no toilet paper. Terrible. Alright, we got another heart from the Eternal Heart. And let's go left. I think left is a good idea. Left might have been a very bad idea. No, wait. I do not enjoy these new enemies. I find them to be annoying, and I guess that just means that they're good enemies for this game, because it's got to add some form of difficulty, right? Well, we got another key. That's good. And let's just keep moving on to the left. Oh, well, look at that. We got the item room right there. Ooh, what's that? I have actually not gotten this item before. It seems to be a flaming eyeball, I guess, a flaming rock. If I had to guess what it does, no, my controller's not disconnected, as you can see, since I can instantly hit resume game. What is your issue right now? I don't know. Let's see. Fire Mine, Flaming Tears. Oh, I look badass. Fuck yeah. Even though I'm still wearing a cardboard box. But fuck yeah, I'm loving this. Let's actually see what this pill does. Hopefully it's not a health down. No, it's a pretty fly. Awesome. So that fly will stick with us and will do damage to enemies if they run into it. Let's go ahead and shoot those guys because I don't like them. And yeah. We got another key, which is good. I might go to the shop, I might not. I typically don't like going to the shop unless I have at least 10 cents. So, oh, let's be careful here. Don't want to take too much damage. And it seems the flaming shots do add a fire effect to enemies and sometimes causes explosions, apparently. Does the fire hurt me? No, okay, so that fire does not hurt me. That is something good to know. Now there's the shop. Let's just keep going left. And we got these small poops, I guess. Oh, okay, he's gonna miss, which is good. And the boss room right here. Normally I'd probably explore a bit more, but I mean, we already got the item room. I know so many of you who play Isaac more than me would probably say, oh, you should be looking around for more stuff, and I realize that, but I'm pretty happy with what we got, so let's just do the boss. And it's Gertie. Alright, so we're gonna fight Gertie now. Wow, okay, so yeah, she just straight up got some fire on her, I guess. So sometimes my shots explode, sometimes they don't, and I just got hurt there. That's bad damage on my part. And my controller is not disconnected. I don't know I don't know how to convince you otherwise, game. Will you please stop doing that? Like, I'm pretty sure that it's very much right here. I mean, I'm using it. It's very much plugged in. I can see it off to the side of me. But we are doing a lot of damage to Gertie right now. Like, this is just great. Yep, and there she goes. That's it for Gertie. And because we didn't get damaged, we should be getting a deal with the devil here. So we're going to take it. And Lil Chubby has appeared in the basement. Nice. So let's go ahead and pick up a heart. And we got ourselves Jesus Juice. Damage plus range up. And, ooh. Yeah, I want that. That is the Book of Belial. If I use it for a room, it'll give us a huge damage upgrade. I'm not going to completely use it. I am going to pick it up, however, just to show that I've already gotten it, and also so that we can keep using our My Little Unicorn. I'm going to pick up these black hearts. So we just unlocked Lazarus, and yeah. So these black hearts are just like spirit hearts. I call them cursed hearts. And what they do is once they run out, they cause a effect that does damage to everybody other than yourself in the room, and they take damage. And so they're very useful. A little less common than the blue heart. So we have Lazarus. Let's go ahead and move on to the next floor. So we are at Depths Part 1. Poop for a present. Yeah, I'm sorry, Isaac. It sucks. Alright, so I am going to go into this room. I enjoy the cursed rooms. And all this one had for me was some enemies. That is not very nice. Oh, but a penny. Totally makes it worth. No, it doesn't. So let's just keep going. So Isaac versus Wrath. And there goes Wrath. Let's go ahead and pick these up and move on. There are no tinted rocks in here. What tinted rocks are is they're rocks that look very much different from other ones. Each room has a different type. Oh! So that explosion does hurt me? Okay, so the explosion might hurt me, but the fire itself does not. Okay, that's something to know about the mind fire, I guess, or whatever this item is called. My controller is not disconnected. I don't know how else to convince you. It is very much here. Why don't you believe me? But the fire item that I have, apparently the explosion can't hurt me, but I know the fire doesn't. At least that's what I'm getting from it. Okay, well, let's just keep going. Let's shoot at this guy. He's gonna spawn some more people, and we're gonna play chicken with him. Apparently, gonna hit these smaller ones. So I wonder how often that blows up. Is it when it hits the ground? My controller's not disconnected. I swear, it's right here. I'm using it. That is going to get old real fast. I'm sorry about it. Of course, right the moment I say that. Could you not? Like, I'm really sure that you're plugged in. Anyways, you know what? Let's look at our stats real quick. So on the pause screen, you can see the 6 things right there. The first one on the top, I'm gonna go top, the left side, and then the right side. The first one on the top left, that is our speed, which is currently based out of 1. The second one is our fire rate, which is at a 2. The third one is the sword, which is at 3 right now. The next one on the top right is the range. The one after that is, I believe, it is like shot size maybe, or something like that. So I know we have shot speed, we have speed, range, damage, and then I believe it's shot size. And then the last one is luck. So, yeah, right now we don't have all that much luck. But apparently not, because the controller keeps thinking the game keeps thinking my controller's disconnected. When I swear it's not, really. You guys must believe me. Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. That was bad damage. I put myself in the corner there. And my controller disconnected. Even my controller was all like, yeah, no, you did that, you're bad, stop playing. And I'm like, no, I must play. The people of the YouTubes need this. Seriously, cut it out, game. Cut it out. I'm telling you, my controller works just fine. So right here we have a mob trap room. I'm not going to bother doing it. Usually they're worth it, but right now I don't really see the point in doing it. Let's actually just, you know, cheese this guy out a little bit. Let's use the little brimstone to deal damage to the people in the middle of the room. Just because we can. So, just line him up. Alright, now let's go ahead and go clear the rest of them out on our own. My god, game. I promise, I'll try my best to get that fixed here as soon as possible while I am not playing. Until then, just bear with me. That might pop up every once in a while. I am so sorry. But we're getting a little bit of money from these poops, so that's good. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and pick these up. And we got a coin here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up everything that I can in this room. Put out that fire. Sadly, I can't reach that penny. It's just gonna sit there and tease me. But let's move on to the next room, which is our frickin' treasure room. Now, let's see. 2 bombs in order to get a cursed chest, 2 keys, a penny, and a pill. I'm gonna say yes. Let's do it. So, for those of you who don't know, you can blow up rocks in order to create 1 bridge gaps. So, the more you know. Let's go ahead and hit this. Hopefully it's nothing bad. No! That's, I know what that is. That is Guppy's Collar. Eternal life? Question mark? So what Guppy's Collar does... Oh, that's just pheromones. Don't need that. I'd rather have the devil card. So what Guppy's Collar does, if my controller won't stop disconnecting, what Guppy's collar does... No? We're still good? Awesome. What Guppy's collar does is it has a 50-50 chance of when you run out of all of your life to bring you back to life with only one heart in the room that you were last in. So that's good. And that, I have seen what this item is. This is Midas Touch, the Golden Touch. So if you can't see because of the box, but I have a golden body right now. What that does is if I run into enemies, they turn into gold, and if I kill them while they're gold, they will drop pennies. So that's actually really cool. I'm not going to try and get hit though just for the pennies. I'd rather, you know, live. So where are we right now? Are we on the depths part 1 or the depths part 2? I'm gonna take a quick look. Seems that depths 1. Ooh, what is this trinket? Broken magnet. It kinda works. You know what? I'm gonna take it with me just because I haven't seen what it does yet. I'm excited to see what might happen. Let's use a little brimstone there. No, my game controller is most definitely still here. It is very much connected. Oh, and we found the boss room. Legit. Alright, kill those zombie heads, pick up the penny, and let's go ahead and fight our boss. It's Monstro 2, the undead version of Monstro. Now, I'm going to go ahead and activate my little unicorn and start hurting this guy as much as I possibly can. I promise my controller is not disconnected. And we're back. Ooh. Oh god. Okay, so I took some bad damage on my part right there. I could have avoided that, but I'm terrible at this game. No, my controller is connected. Stop doing that. Like, it's fine in other rooms, but not during the boss, please. Alright, let's try and coax him into using his laser, because it's easier to hit him when he's using his laser instead of jumping around like crazy. Like that. So let's keep it going. Ooh. There we go. Get that burn on him. Stop disconnecting and reconnecting, if you wouldn't mind. Or keep doing it. Fine. Whatever floats your boat. I'm just trying my best to stay alive here. God, that adds a whole new difficulty element to the game. Right? I swear, it normally works, though. I am going to try and get it fixed before my next episode, so hopefully you're not too annoyed by it. But I really don't want to stop recording just for that reason, especially since we're so close to the end of the game. And oh, we didn't get a deal with the devil. Interesting. Okay. Well, we did get stem cells. That's HP up, which is nice. So we got 5 total hearts. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next floor. Alright, so we've made it to the final floor. Oh, poor Isaac. I feel so sad for him. Alright, Depths Part 2. Let's go ahead and go into the curse room. Got 2 cursed hearts. That's nice. So, basically we got 1 free cursed heart from that. And I have 9 cents. Yeah, let's go ahead and enter the arcade. Oh, now these guys, hearts for money. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna blow that one up. And it gave us some heart. It actually gave us an eternal heart. Too bad I can't really use it. I'm going to go ahead and give all my money to this bum right here. Hopefully he'll give out some items. Come on. Pay out. What'd you give me? A heart. Okay. Well, in that case, I can actually give... Oh, he gave me another health item. I got dessert. Sweet. Now I'm gonna actually start giving some hearts away to him. And then, hopefully, he'll give out some items. A tarot card. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that. My controller is not disconnected, thank you very much. Now, what tarot card is this? death. Okay, that's instant damage to everybody in the room. I am going to keep that. And I have 5 keys. I want to save at least 1 for the item room on this level. So we'll give him 3. And 2 coins. We're gonna blow this up. And we got more coins. Okay, so in this case, normally you wouldn't want to grab the Eternal Heart until after you're done with the floor, but I mean, whatever. I'm pretty much done. And we got a bunch of money and a pill. Let's see what the pill does. I found pills. Great. So that did absolutely nothing. I'm gonna keep the death card. I think it'll be good to do just some damage on somebody. My controller is most definitely plugged in. If only you would believe me. Alright, let's keep going. Let's pick up a couple of pennies and that. Let's just keep on moving. Oh, gurglings. So, you remember Gertie, right? Well, these are like smaller, still pain in the ass versions of her that move around and leave a red trail of creep on the floor, which is just a blood trail, and if I touch it, I get hurt. So I'm going to do my best not to do that. In fact, I'm going to shoot at them from over here if I can with little brimstone and ooh, spirit heart. Thank you. It keeps doing that. I swear. Okay, you know, just real quick, it is not the game's fault for doing this. The controller support works 100%. I have a feeling it has something to do with Bandicam. Hopefully it doesn't. So do not blame the game. Blame my terrible equipment, I guess you could say. Let's see, what is that? That is the... if I can pick it up. Monkey Paw. Wish granted. Alright. I don't know what my wish is, but I'll hold on to it. Let's go ahead and write that. And move on to the next room. Okay, those are bomb flies. And some brains. You know, if I was a zombie, I would love this room, but I am not. I am a demon. And as such, I do not look forward to brains. Damn it. Still got hit. I'm bad. Bad damage. No game, I do not wish to quit just because you keep saying I should unplug my controller and leave. I don't care. I honestly don't. I want to stay here. Now that is the cursed skull. I am going to pick it up just for item's sake. Now what the cursed skull does is if I am supposed to die in a room, I get sent back to the previous room I was in. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm going to keep what I have going here. I do not like this room, however. Let's just, let's keep shooting. Yeah, that's what I was hoping he'd do, is run into the spikes on his own. So, there we go. Pick that up. Pick this up as well. Shoot this poop. Exit that menu because I know for a fact that my controller is plugged in, even though this game would tell you otherwise. God, it feels like I need to keep pleading my case over and over again. It wasn't me, I swear. I don't know, you know, I'm gonna try something real quick. Maybe it's because I'm using the joysticks. I'm going to try using the keys instead. Maybe the joysticks are what's doing it. I don't know why, but it could be it. So I'm just going to use the regular keys. Alright. Alright, let's see how well that does for us. So... let's go ahead and hit these guys. Little hunty babies. Little ghosts. And get ourselves another spirit heart. That is nice. And leapers. Gee, thanks. You jerks. But we did find the item room. And that is Cursed Eye. Cursed Charge Shot. Okay. So if I wait, I fire multiple shots? How does it charge? Like, oh, it just depends on how long I hold it. So I can either tap it, I guess, or however many times I blink is how many shots I charge, up to 4. I can't quite see the Cursed Eye because that thing's in the way. Oh, didn't even notice the fly. God, I am so bad. I'm guessing, okay, if I hold it for like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. So 1 Mississippi, and it shoots about 4, so... Alright, so at least I have the timing of that down. I have 21 coins. I'm going to the shop, and we have, let's see, a battery, a pill, and some item. Converter. Convert your soul. Okay, what does this do? Let's see. Let's go ahead and hit the use item. I unlocked Magdalene from it. Got the tank. So, and unlocked another challenge. Cursed. Oh, so what it does is it uses my spirit hearts that I have and converts them into a regular heart. So I guess it took 2 right there in order to use it. Well, that's alright. And I'm actually going to go ahead and donate the rest of my money to the donation machine. And then move on with our lives. I am going to keep the My Little Unicorn because I do enjoy being a temporary badass. And we're gonna go into this room right here. Alright, so we got some red flies along with some vampire bats, or just bats, whatever you want to call them. And we'll move on to the next room. And hey, there's the boss room. So we're gonna be fighting Mom next. She is the final boss of your first playthrough. After that, you fight against Mom's heart and such. So let's go ahead and do our best. Isaac versus Mom. Now, I could either do this the cheese way, so the way I know how to do it in order to beat her fairly easily, actually. And that is, actually, all you do is you stand fairly close to this door, like right about here. Her hand will pop out to hit you, like that, but won't actually. But then again, I guess the fire damage I'm doing will do other... Why did I... What? Oh, okay. I just got teleported out of the room. Alrighty then. Well, this time I'm going to remember to activate death in my little unicorn, you know, to become a temporary badass. So let's go ahead and use death right now. Did a somewhat of a chunk of her health damage, and turn on my little unicorn and do as much damage to her as I possibly can before it leaves. And I got hit again and teleported out of the room. I don't know what's going on. Somebody in the comments could fill me in if you've played this game. You go ahead and tell me what's up, because I am in the flippin' dark here. So I guess I'll try not to get hit. God, this is the weirdest run I've ever done. Go ahead and just stay towards the center of the room and hit these things that Mom is spawning. Maybe it's an effect of the Cursed Eye? I don't know. It's an item I've never had before. Maybe it's a secondary thing, because I know most cursed items have that effect, like the Cursed Skull had the effect to send you back into a room if you took enough damage to kill you. Maybe the Cursed Eye has something similar. Nope, because I just got hit again. Maybe it was an enemy. Who knows? You could fuck off. That'd be great. Thanks. Now, let's try to stop getting hit like an idiot. do as much damage as we possibly can without getting hit. So we did light her on fire. We're doing a lot of damage. I'm very much excited about this. I took a lot of damage right there, which I am not excited about. And I think I got hit again. Did she just get paralysis done to her? Oh, Mom's almost dead. I have taken a lot of really bad damage. I am being, like, not so careful. And that is my bad. I really should be more careful. But,
Isaac
there we
was
go.
cornered. His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. "I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else," Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
Or is it? Alright, so we just unlocked the womb. Challenge number 20, the Purist. You unlock the Harbingers, the Horsemen on the Loose. The cube of meat plus the ball of bandages has appeared in the basement. Well, there we go. That was the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I'm sorry for such a long episode, unless you enjoy those. Thank you all so much for watching. I will try to get my controller fixed. It seemed once I stopped using the analog sticks, it stopped being really stupid about it. So maybe it's something with my analog sticks and Bandicam just don't agree with each other. It probably has something to do with joy input instead of physical button input. Now, yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like down on the video if you liked it. Comment for some, other games and stuff you want me to see or you want me to play. Tell me what you think about the Isaac game. And let's do our best to get through this game together. I'm Rio from Devil's Gaming, and I hope you all have a good one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.